live. And a look here at the passing numbers over the last several months for Jokic.
The trend they've got to be pleased about is how many more assists he's been racking up. He's developed a pass-first mentality, and as well as he's been dishing it, that's a very good sign. All the guys around him are loving playing with him with the way things are going.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. And for Denver, in at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. The 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. Pass to Gordon, 6 to shoot. Back to Watson. Tries again. The Nuggets with another miss. And it's Indiana's ball. On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And, Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Halliburton outside. Outside, Walker. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Walker's got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Jokic with the screen on Walker. Here's Murray to the right side. Jokic against Turner. Jokic, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Halliburton, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
For Denver, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Off target from outside.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Brown. That's his first foul. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Out to Turner. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Murray down low. He's covered by Halliburton. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Halliburton. Here on opening day. And what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason work.
The Nuggets shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Halliburton drives in. Count that one.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Nuggets trail by 6. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Murray outside. Nice move. And it's good on the layup.
And inside Murray's attacking mentality pays off. He just works hard to find his own shot.
The shake. Outside Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Murray for 3. Traps in the tray. Murray's got 6.
And that is how you respond. Murray knocking down one of his own from beyond.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And it's Halliburton missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Halliburton drives in. And it's sent back by Jokic. Got it off in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Indiana.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the court for Indiana. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Walker in at the small forward. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. For Denver, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And the first one drops. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Now, here's Walker. He has 5.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Murray with it. Halliburton picks him up. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Halliburton on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Walker in the post. Murray on him. Shot's good by Walker.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Brown. He's covered by Halliburton. Lock at 6. To the paint. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Really difficult to stick with an athletic big man like Aaron Gordon. On rolls to the rim, good luck.
Mathurin with a screen for Halliburton. outside Mathurin. Pass to Walker. Halliburton with it. Watson's there. Left side, Mathurin. Bucket is good. Mathurin's got his second bucket tonight.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
And the shot goes down.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Murray against Mathurin. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Thursday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards.
And that game against Sacramento, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
And stolen by Murray. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Now, here is Halliburton. His last outing, he had 24 points.
Yeah, that's Halliburton's handle, getting by defenders to the spot and then finish with authority.
Outside Gordon. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the second quarter. Watson, the pass to Brown. There's the three. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Halliburton. To the middle. Here's Walker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game. And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him. Turner's ability to knock down the 3 is absolutely critical. His confidence from beyond the arc is remarkable.
They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 10. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Jokic. Watson surveying the D. Sinks the three-pointer. 11 seconds left in the first half of the game. Halliburton kicks to Walker. Turner with a screen for Walker. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Pacers. They're up. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those.
Taking a peek now. And that is it for halftime, folks.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got Michael Porter. He's out there with Sharge. It's Najee in at the 5 down low. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And here's Porter. An easy 2 points on the way. Porter's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Here's Shepherd. And the shot goes in. Shepherd's got his first points of the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Najee passes to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Najee for the lead. It's rebounded by Indiana. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Down low, here's Bryant.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Indiana leading. Nembhard with it. Still yet to score. And finish off by Bryant.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. On the wing, Porter. Nembhard covering. Yep, that one goes. Porter's got 8 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Driving in and finished off by Shepherd.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Sharge with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. And Sharge kicks to Porter. Sharge with the screen for Porter. And finished off by Porter.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The Pacers 4th.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Out to the right wing. And finished off by Porter.
He's just a natural scorer who can heat up fast. Porter's offensive game, very impressive, and he's still adding to it.
Shepherd, the pass to Bryant. Now Shepherd. 6 on the shot clock. Chalk up 2 there. Shepherd's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Porter kicks to Sharge. The kick out to Westbrook. uses the glass to finish the layup. Westbrook's got the lead up to 2 now for Denver.
You know the game plan is to try to keep Russell Westbrook out of the paint. The guy is consistently there over the course of his career. Nice interior finish.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Najee, good. And it's a 4-point Denver lead.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Shepard. Drives to the hoop. Makes it off the glass. Shepard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Porter inside. Here's Sharge. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And the game still closely contested as we end the third. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the 3 slot. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Gordon with a screen on Walker. Murray against Walker. Murray the pass to Watson. Shot clock at 3. Denver needs to get off his shot. From deep, Jokic.
Well, Benedict Mathurin has all the tools to get stops. That's a great contest.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. And the layup falls.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Halliburton looking around. Out to Turner. Turner with the screen for Mathurin. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
He's really taking care of the ball. That's just his first turnover of the night.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thanks, David.
And this is who Murray is, a natural scorer who looks for ways to get himself going.
Mathurin for 3. And Brown pulls it down. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
The Nuggets lead by 6. Murray with it. Mathurin picks him up. Murray kicks to Jokic. Inside is Jokic territory.
Well, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Got a hand on it. The deep 3 from Murray. Knocks down the 3-ball. Murray's got the lead up to 11 now for Denver. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Denver.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Whistle blows, basketed. It's good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Pacers trail by 12. Halliburton outside. Outside Mathurin. That's good. And it's Halliburton with the assist. 8 points here for Benedict Mathurin. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Watson, and Watson slams it in.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Murray. There's the drive.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Mathurin against Murray. Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got 5 points now this quarter.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. Buries it from three-point range.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Nuggets.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jamal Murray.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And he gets it to go.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Takes the three. That shot off the mark. Outside, Walker. Mathurin attacking. Murray from deep three-point territory. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg.
us. Here on. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Naz Reid.
And he's been on a roll during these last few months. Getting better in terms of scoring the ball and proving to be a key part of this team as we move farther along in the season.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Jamal Murray out there with Michael Porter. And it's Watson in at the 3. Randle can't hit.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And it's Randle with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
Now here's Edwards, and they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking. Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play. And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now here's Randle. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Indiana. 2 on the clock. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Michael Malone and I spoke for a few minutes. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Well, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
And it's Randle with the jam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him.
What you say? Oh, my goodness. Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Randle finds McDaniels. DiVincenzo on the wing. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over, and it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A., and this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
Murray against Edwards. Murray passes to Jokic. Chalk up 2 there.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
DiVincenzo pass to McDaniels. 1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Edwards. Watson with a rebound. Denver leading by 3. Pass to Porter. Now Jokic. Outside Watson from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock. Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Here's Jokic. Outside Murray. The Nuggets need to get one up. Shoots, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. Shot clock violation. Reed's checked in for Gobert.
Number 11.
36 seconds left in the first. Outside, DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. Excellent defense there from Watson.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And it's Jokic off the drive. And the dunk by Jokic.
The confidence Jokic has is impressive, as is his skill level. He knows he can get it done on the drive pretty much whenever he decides to drive.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean.
And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back after this word. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on. Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Michael Porter out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Randall on the screen. Here's Edwards. It's tipped.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
And Edwards with the basket on the assist by McDaniels. Edwards got 5 points. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates, and he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
The kick out to Edwards. With the teardrop. Ooh, look at Edwards get after it inside.
You know, when you're a guard like Edwards, I think you need the teardrop in your arsenal. Too many great rim protectors in the NBA. That's a shot you need to have.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood, with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit. And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Murray against Edwards. Outside for Randall. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
Outside Watson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Denver.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit. But size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
Into the lane. Count the basket.
Like a lot of players, Porter Jr. is at his best when he's playing downhill, playing with speed, attacking the rim.
Randall, a screen on Porter. Outside for Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. And it's Randall that time on the assist by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got his third assist of the night. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Jokic against Gobert. Oh, he's a monster. Jokic just flexing out here.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
McDaniels, that's good.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Murray passes to Gordon. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. 9-point game. They beat the Nuggets during the last encounter in Denver.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
5 to shoot. Back to Daniels. Excellent defense there from Watson.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Back to Jokic. Takes the three. Confident shooting from Jokic.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Eight seconds left in the second period. Outside Edwards, and he drives in, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
It's been all about Nikola. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
The Joker is starring tonight. This man can pass, shoot, rebound, a complete talent. Who said the center position was dead?
All right, fellas. And that is going to do.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Miller is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Shannon in at the shooting guard position. Alexander.
Long range, I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Well, Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, BA. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too, this is a growing trend in the league as I see it.
Here's Brown. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
The Nuggets lead by 14. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Left side, Alexander Walker. Reed finds Miller. Here he goes. Back to Reed. 4 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. Reed's got his first points of the night.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Pass to Brown. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Oh, he picked him clean. Shannon's shot is off. Denver has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Najee passes to Saric. Here's Brown. And that one is stopped right through.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Denver leading by 14. And Najee, here we go. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Simply one of the better passers around. Westbrook's so good at finding his guys.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
Alexander Walker. 2 shots.
People.
The play is under review on the NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first one falls. Hits both from the stripe. The Nuggets lead by 14. Westbrook outside.
2 minutes.
Driving to the basket. And the shot goes. Najee's got 7 now in this quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Tight defense on him. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
BA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Jokic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, BA. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player. Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Pass to Randall. Here's the 3. That one no good. Denver leading by 18. Outside Watson. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Murray for 3. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Randall on the screen. Back to Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards has got 15 points.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Watson passes to Jokic. Can't connect from short range. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Denver Nuggets out in front by... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Jamal Murray out there with Michael Porter, and it's Watson in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Jokic with a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Tonight it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
And here's Edwards outside. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Pass to Jokic from behind the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 18. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. For 3, Randall. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gordon outside. On the wing, Porter. DiVincenzo covering. Back to Gordon. Pass to Murray. From downtown. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Randall. And he finishes off the break with the lay-in.
In transition, Randall extremely mobile for a power forward.
Murray passes to Jokic. Gordon down low. Randall's there. Back to Murray. 5 on the clock. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Murray, no good. Timberwolves trail by 16. Here's Gobert. Outside for Randall. The 3. He drops it from range.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited, and for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Porter. Lets it go from deep. Randall pulls down the board. And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Gobert. Rudy Gobert finishes strong inside.
Gobert maintaining balance through contact. Remarkable concentration.
Gordon on the wing. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. Murray inside. DiVincenzo covering. Murray's shot is good. And the Nuggets lead by 17. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. For 3, DiVincenzo. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Nuggets.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Nikola Jokic.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Outside for Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Jokic. Fires the 3. They get it again. And then Porter with the dunk.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
To the left side wing. Gobert against Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Watson passes to Porter. With the drive. Pass to Jokic. Floats a runner. Misses the shot. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Showing that there. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie.
Joining our Tuesday night broadcast. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Naz Reid.
And it's really been a nice trend for him over these last several months. He's been steadily improving in terms of his scoring output. That extra production making him more valuable the further we get along in this season.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Gobert, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And for the Pacers, the backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Walker in at the small forward. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now here's Randall. Boy, he just disappeared against Indiana, and they really needed him. Just 4 to shoot. Over Siakam. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Mathurin finds Siakam. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Halliburton with the steal. Outside, Walker. Outside, Mathurin with the drive. Misses from close range. Mr. Gobert. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Well, the strength of Gobert allows him to finish through contact better than most guys.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Fires the three. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels, possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league.
Now, Halliburton, following the miss by Julius Randle from deep, trains the three-pointer.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
It's Randle with the drive, plays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Halliburton. His last outing, he had 24 points. Outside Turner. Gets an open look and hits.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch-and-shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
Mathurin attacking.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Every year, it seems like Randall's playing with more awareness. And that's why you can now run the offense through him.
Here's Halliburton, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Inside, here's Edwards, and the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo sinks the triple.
Well, defensively, all eyes are on Edwards, and that creates opportunities for others.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked out, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Indiana?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. No good from outside. The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one following a loss to the Pacers in Indy. Randle passes to Gobert. Stolen by Walker. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the night. And that one misses. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Walker. Pass to Halliburton. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. 3-on-3. 4 seconds left. Edwards. The tray. Up again. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Pacers lead by 1. Live from Cambridge. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Well, their defense was incredible. Wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. That's the Pacers' 5.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Outside for Halliburton. On the wing, Mathurin. Pass to Walker. 5 on the clock. Left side, Mathurin. And it's off from 3-point range. Timberwolves trail. A 3 for DiVincenzo. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Count it. Halliburton's got 8 points.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
DiVincenzo kicks to McDaniels. Randall a screen on Halliburton. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Pacers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Last year, coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history. Dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals. One of 5 franchises who've yet to get there.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Minnesota making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Outside for Halliburton. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And they'll keep possession. Walker finds Turner. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Turner's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
And a wide open look for Siakam. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Alexander Walker. Nailed from 3-point land. Alexander Walker's got his first 3 points of the game. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. McDaniels with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Here's Gobert. Good work defensively by Turner.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
They get a hand on it.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Walker. Gobert dishes to Edwards. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
Connects from 3-point range.
And the uniqueness of Turner, an elite shot blocker who has deep range on that jumper.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Pass to Alexander Walker. Edwards a screen on Mathurin. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now Turner. Outside Mathurin. 3-pointer. And the Pacers another 3.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Halliburton against McDaniel. It's stolen by Mathurin. Here's Walker. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
McDaniels kicks to Gobert. And here's Edwards from the arc. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Indiana out in front. They lead by 3. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
Hello there, everybody.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes.
And now let's take... Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got Reed, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Miller. And it's Shannon in at the 2-guard position. Here's Alexander-Walker. Nembhard covering. Reed gets the bucket.
And Reed is a very active player. Love seeing him be this aggressive inside.
Shepard with the ball. Pass to Toppin. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. And the dunk by Bryant.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that. Yeah, very hot start out of halftime, making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Here's Shepard, defended by Alexander-Walker. Here's Toppin, pass to Nembhard. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the evening. And it's tied up with that one. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Shepard, defended by Alexander-Walker. Pass to Nesmith. They can't stop the run with that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Reed with it. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Miller, no up. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Toppin passes to Shepard. Toppin can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 3. Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
To the inside and stolen by Miller.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And the foul on Obi Toppin.
Pacers foul.
That's his first foul. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Minnesota.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves. Number 0.
1:56 left in the third quarter.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
Shepard, the pass to Toppin. Here's Shepard. 1:41 left to play here in the third. 4 on the clock. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Minot, good.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Out to the right wing. 1:06 left in the third. There's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Nembhard. Hasn't made one yet. And there it is for him.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Reed. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Second personal foul.
It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago.
Shooting for Minnesota.
The Timberwolves, number 1.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Well, the biggest thing Naz Reid brings to your team, spacing. Reid can play the 5 and hit threes. There aren't a lot of guys like him.
And it's Shepard missing. Timberwolves leading by 5. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Another miss by Minnesota.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Reed. Fires the 3. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, that's a careless foul. Look, you like that he's being aggressive, but you also have to be disciplined. We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
That's a 2 from Randall. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Timberwolves lead by 1. Live. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
Minnesota foul.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The backcourt, Halliburton and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Turner for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Alexander Walker passes to Randall. And the layup's good off the glass. Randall's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Minnesota.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Halliburton drives in, and Halliburton slams it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
I mean, could this be any easier for Gobert? The rim is right there for him.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Now, here is Halliburton. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. And he banks in the layup. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Walker. Edwards drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight. Just fantastic execution.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Outside for Randall. Spins. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And the slam. If Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. First, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
the previous play is under review.
So fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. The message was simple. Keep fighting. Coach told his team, we're in this. We just need some extra effort. Let's go. See if they can come back. Kevin?
Thank you, David. 6 to shoot. Back to Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Turner.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
For Indiana, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Turner for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now, Alexander Walker. Randall down low. He's against Turner. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Walker. Shoots from 12. McDaniels. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
And the call on the shot. The coach's challenge has been issued.
When it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's McDaniels. Good work defensively by Turner. First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Stolen by Walker. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. For the finish. Yes!
And what a huge...
sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
That might be the play of the game.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really. welcome to our Wednesday night. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Christian Brown.
And he's been on a roll during these last few months. Getting better in terms of scoring the ball and proving to be a key part of this team as we move farther along in the season.
Now Denver's starting five. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Michael Porter out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at the three. And for Indiana, Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the three. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Three-pointer Mathurin. We're excited to be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
The drive by Porter. Pass to Watson. 4-3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. He said Nikola Jokic is so intelligent. He said we know the offense is going to run through him. So all we can do is mix up our looks defensively. And then at the other end of the floor, make him work on defense. Try to wear him out a little bit. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Doubled by Siakam. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Pacers have gone 1 for 3 so far. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Off target with the 3.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A., because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Here's Halliburton. Denver getting their last shot to go. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Siakam.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
They kick it out to Murray. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start. A great job to establish position and square up.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside Watson. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
So it's Denver now, following the bucket by the Pacers.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Halliburton. His last outing, he had 24 points.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
Here's Murray. He takes it in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here's Halliburton. Up top, Walker. 6 to shoot. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Walker's got his second basket on the night.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
It's Mathurin with a drive. And, yep, it's good.
Yeah, tricky move by Mathurin, showing us how effectively he can run the pick and roll.
Here's Murray. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Halliburton with the ball. Now Porter defending. Here's Walker driving inside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Jokic. Walker pulls down the board. And Walker's got the ball here for Indiana. Trailing by 10. And the jam by Walker.
This is how Walker likes to play. He invites contact and he dishes it out.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Yep, that one's good. Murray's got 15 points.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Murray. It could go. And so it's the Denver Nuggets earning this break in the action, up 10. Just pound.
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nuggets.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, it's really been overwhelming them when they do this.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And then Porter with the dunk.
And so gifted in the open floor. Once Porter Jr. sees an avenue, he tears through it.
Poke loose. Walker with it. Checked by Murray. And here's Turner from the arc. Yes! Great play by Walker to set it up. Turner's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Jokic in the post. He's against Turner, and it's Jokic missing. Pacers trail by 9. Pass to Siakam. Let's go with a 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the 3, but go to your first strength.
Halliburton with the ball. Now Porter defending. Halliburton on the attack. Oh, those long strides. Halliburton.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
And a foul called on the way up. So and they're not happy with the call here.
Shooting for Denver, Michael Porter Jr.
Contest.
2 shots.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First free throw is good.
An exceptionally skilled player. You hope Michael Porter Jr. stays healthy. I mean, his potential is limitless.
Pacers trail by 6. Pass to Mathurin. To the paint. Here's Walker. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Walker's got 8 points.
Well, we know offensively, Benedict Mathurin wants to be relied upon. This guy loves being a consistent point getter for this team.
The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
It's Mathurin with a drive. And slammed it home. And the foul. A chance at another point at the line. It'll go on Michael Porter.
And just a tremendous ability to finish. No backing down at all from Mathurin.
Denver leading by 3. And they double up Murray. Gordon against Siakam. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
To the inside. Stolen by Jokic. The finish. And Gordon with the big finish.
Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
We've seen this before from Murray. In big games, too, a dynamic score. A one-handed tomahawk, that's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. 1:06 left in the first half. Murray with it. Turner covering. Here's the teardrop. And there's Jokic on the assist by Murray. Jokic has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see a shot go in. Nicely done.
Pass to Turner. Fires from deep. Halliburton outside. Puts up a deep 3. Porter pulls it in.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Walker against Murray. Here's Watson. They kick it out to Murray. Now here's Jokic. Clock at 6. Over to the left wing. Here's Watson. Offensive board. Pass to Murray. Out to Gordon. Now Jokic. Shoots over Siakam. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. And so it's Denver closing out the quarter with it. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Please direct your attention to center.
Taking a look here at Indiana. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Nuggets.
One of the best ways to control the game.
That's it for us.
And if you just join it in, one half is in the book. One half to go. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 from Michael Malone. They've got Dario Saric, Russell Westbrook out there with Christian Brown. Then it's Zeke Naji, and it's Strother in at the 3. Nimhard, the pass to Bryant. It's rebounded by Naji.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Westbrook. It's rebounded by Indiana. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. Left side, Neesmith. Shoots it from the corner. And he can't get that one.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Picked it. Now the Pacers on the move. Nembhard, the pass to Neesmith. Tries again to the wing on the left. Pass to Shepard to the middle. Here's Nembhard. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Nembhard's got his first points of the game.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
The shot's good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Outside Neesmith. Back to Nembhard. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Here's Najee. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Najee's got his first basket of the night.
We know Russ can do this. He's averaged double-digit assists numerous times in his career.
And here's Bryant outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Here's Nembhard. Off the mark there with a 3.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook, always dangerous. This guy keeps constant pressure on your defense.
Pacers trail by 10. Here's Shepard. No points yet. Top of the screen on Westbrook. Here's Nembhard. No good on the triple. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break.
Well, the defense always so attentive to Russ, and he knows, okay, you're going to send defensive attention my way. I will find an open teammate.
The Pacers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Doris, think about Russell Westbrook's career. All-time NBA leader in triple-doubles.
BA, there is so much to admire about Russell Westbrook, but I'm going to begin with something that I think is undervalued, and that's his willingness as a great player to play hard every single night on both ends of the floor. Tough, competitive, and skilled. He's a Hall of Famer.
The shot by Najee, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Bryant. To the left wing. 1:10 left in the third quarter.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
I just love the ball.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On the wing, Nembhard. Pounded by Westbrook. Top of the screen on Westbrook. Now here's Nembhard. Tightly guarded to end the run.
Since the break, they've really locked it down defensively, looking much more solid now. He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot. That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Siakam. And he makes it on the layup. Siakam's got 5.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And so it's Denver, leading by 17 at the end of the period. They just can't. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
They've shown the power inside.
Oh, no, he did it!
Punch it home!
Nice!
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
And then Siakam with the jam.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Here's Murray. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Now here's Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. Excellent defense there from Watson. The Nuggets lead by 19. Murray deciding where to go with it. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
Siakam outside. Into the lane. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Pass to Jokic. Now here's Porter. Walker covering. Jokic the screen. Porter from outside. Siakam pulls down the board.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
An NBA player with a football body. Jarris Walker is so tough to guard. I mean, he's creating serious matchup problems here tonight. With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. There's a screen by Turner for 3, Mathurin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Jokic with a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Jokic. And Turner with the block. Halliburton with the ball. Guarded now by Watson. The offensive rebound. Shot's good by Mathurin.
And a good job following the play by Mathurin. Effort like that will always be well rewarded.
Denver leading by 13. Gordon on the wing. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
And it's Murray off the drive. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Murray's got 23 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Outside Mathurin. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And right now, Mathurin is on a roll. This young guy continues to do whatever he wants.
Gordon on the wing. Back to Murray. Gordon finds Murray. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray. Murray's got 9 points here in the second half.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Nuggets.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for Jamal Murray.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Halliburton outside. Turner with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. And then Turner with the dunk.
From Tyrese Halliburton.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Gordon down low. He's covered by Siakam. Pass to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Launches the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Walker.
Knocks it loose. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. It ends up being, all right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.
Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Porter is out there with Murray, and it's Watson in at the 3. For 3, Murray hands it from downtown.
Boy, the defense has to respect Murray's range. I mean, there's a reason he's a volume three-point shooter.
Driving to the basket. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And finished off by Porter.
Boy, the size, the vertical, the explosiveness. Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
Mark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball after the basket by Minnesota. Murray outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And Hall of Famer David Aldridge spoke with Chris Finch. David?
Now the obvious concern is Nikola Jokic, particularly as a playmaker. Coach told me if Jokic goes off for 40 himself, we can still win if we hold his teammates down. But that's tough when he's hitting those guys in their favorite spots. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
Back to Porter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Porter's got 6 points.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4 or 5.
For 3, Edwards drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
And Watson has it in the corner. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Randall back to Alexander Walker. Here's Porter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
And he makes the first. Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And, man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career. And now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter. Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. The Nuggets leading by 3 and finished off by Porter.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He's covered by Murray. For 3, Edwards. Gobert the pass to Edwards. To halt the run. And he lays it up and in. He has 7.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Murray kicks to Watson. Pass to Jokic. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Jokic with the steal. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Edwards. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. Edwards inside. He's covered by Watson. And he can't jam it through. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 28-point game against Chicago. And Jokic wide open. He shoots off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. It's a three-point game. And finished off by McDaniel.
McDaniel's going upstairs with an athletic move.
Right side, Porter. Wide open look here for Murray. The Nuggets with another miss. 1 second left. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Denver on top, leading by a point. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Porter. And it's Watson in at the 3 slot.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Great. This is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Here's McDaniels. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Poked away, stolen by McDaniels. Inside. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards dishes to Randall. From down in the low post, it goes. Randall's got the lead up to 2 now for Minnesota.
Getting the ball to somebody ready to stroke it. Selfless play by Edwards there.
Anthony Edwards with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Alexander Walker. It's hauled in by Watson.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. Using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Clark, what we appreciate, for some players, success can change them, but not for Jokic. He seems like the same guy.
He certainly does, boy, and he is special. He is so much fun to watch. Seems to be even-keeled and down to earth, but his game is heaven sent for sure.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Murray driving the lane. It's good. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Here's Edwards. And it's Denver with the rebound. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Jokic a screen. Murray kicks to Jokic. A slam by Jokic.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Porter against Edwards. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Kicks it out to Gordon. On the wing, Porter. Shoots over Alexander Walker. Porter, no luck.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
McDaniels, a screen on Gordon. It's good. Randall's got 6 here in this quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Here's Randall, down low, tries to keep it alive. To the paint, here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Murray with it, picked up by Edwards, and here's Jokic outside. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Jokic has got 8 points.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
To the inside. Gobert, no good. He got it up. The shot misses. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets lead by 2. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hello, everybody. Not a big...
He took a lot of good shots in the first half, also made some contested shots, playing with great confidence.
You know what?
And moving along, and that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Reed is out there with Miller. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Minot in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Westbrook. Right wing. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Denver shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in 2-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in 3-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
Shannon, and he lays it straight in. Shannon's got his first basket of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Here's Westbrook, takes it inside. That one goes in. Westbrook's got the lead, back up to 8 now for Denver.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
And it's Miller penetrating, banked in off the glass.
I mean, it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half. That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
DiVincenzo's got major bounce now. This kid is a big-time leaper. He can play at the rim and above it, too.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Strother. Here's Brown. Shot clock at 5. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Reed with the block.
Great denial by Reed. Boundless energy he brings.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. DiVincenzo against Westbrook. DiVincenzo with it. Saric grabs the board.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Nuggets leading by 8.
2 minutes remaining.
And Westbrook, here we go. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Shannon. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Here's Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Westbrook's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nuggets.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections, he goes after loose balls, he gets you extra possessions on the glass, he steps in and takes charge. I mean, he does all the little and big things.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Here's Murray. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. And a little luck that time, but it dropped. Jokic has got 10 points.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
The Timberwolves have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Alexander Walker finds Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Goes back up. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, on nights like this, it seems like Murray is playing that defense like a song. He can make it a long night for the opponent.
And here's Edwards from the arc. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Back to Murray. This one for 3. Kept alive. Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic is an absolute beast. He does it all at the offensive end. Scoring, passing, rebounding. He stuffs the stat sheet in a big way.
Oh, no. Stopping Edwards on the drive.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Here's Porter. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes. And the worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And Denver will start the 4th quarter with the 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Michael Porter's out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Denver.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Jokic finds Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And this is Gordon's sweet spot. An awesome dunker who loves getting in tight and wrecking the rim.
Edwards inside. He's against Gordon. Comes up empty down low.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Minnesota making a switch here. Reed's checked in. On the wing, Gordon. He's defended by Randall. Over in the corner, Edwards. DiVincenzo with the screen on Murray. Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence going right up with the shot.
Jokic draws the double. Watson for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Showing quickness off the dribble, something that separates Randall from most other power forwards.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Knocked away. Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's McDaniels. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
It's always fun when you can get ahead of the play like McDaniels did there to finish off the break.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
The 15-footer slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Murray using the mid-range, an effective shot for a good penetrator like Jamal. He's a natural scorer.
And it's sent back by Jokic. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. They lead by 11.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Nuggets.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jokic.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Here's Jokic. Julius Randle with the rebound. McDaniels against Porter. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Porter, no luck. Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 11. Pass to Reed. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Wide open. No good on the shot. Porter with a block. And so it's Denver taking care of business. And David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge.
Siakam. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Naz Reid.
And he's been on a roll during these last few months. Getting better in terms of scoring the ball and proving to be a key part of this team as we move farther along in the season.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. And for the Timberwolves, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. Now here's Halliburton. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Well, Coach, we're still very early in the NBA season. When you were coaching, what was your focus around this time?
Early in the season, Brian, really in the entire season, but especially early, you just want to try to be getting better every single night, making the corrections from one night to the next, and just keep growing as a team.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Oh, stolen by Turner.
Great energy and activity on defense.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
Yeah, what a dunk from Halliburton. The defense has to push him further out.
Randle against Siakam. Excellent D there from Siakam.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. The 3, DiVincenzo. Indiana with a rebound. Last time they met was in Indianapolis.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early. You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels finds Edwards. Back to Daniels. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Nice shot by Turner.
And showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Randle, a screen on Walker. Edwards for 3. The rebound by Turner.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Walker for 3. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And Turner with the block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Here's Walker. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
It's Walker on the wing. Shakes him. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Timberwolves trail by 3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. I asked him if there was a plan in place to slow down Halliburton. And Coach joked, hey, if a plan existed, somebody smarter than me would have come up with it. Tyrese impacts the game in too many ways for us to neutralize. We just need to do what we can to make life difficult for him.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Mathurin. We saw him with 11 points in his last game.
And such a powerful player. Mathurin using that athleticism to draw fouls inside.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Minnesota has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Edwards for 3. The Pacers pull it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
It's Walker on the wing, defended by Gobert. Outside Walker. And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
McDaniels with it. Siakam covering. McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got his second basket of the game.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Inside, tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Three-pointer Mathurin. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Outside McDaniels. Over Halliburton. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating. Havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the 3 spot. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
Edwards plays with such velocity.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Now here's Gobert, coming off a 16-point game against Indiana. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Walker passes to Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. Launches it. Hits the trifecta. Siakam's got 5.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Halliburton with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. Halliburton all the way.
Your fast hands help Siakam force a turnover, which he turns into a successful fast break.
Here's McDaniels, and the layup is good off the glass. 6 points for him.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Back to Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. To the inside. Turner. No good there. Randall with some nice D. Timberwolves trail by 11. And here's Alexander Walker. Counted. Good.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
And Nickeil Alexander-Walker has built a role around defense and activity, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he's started to understand that not everyone can be that superstar scorer, and he's carved out a role around hustle, but still capable of knocking down shots within the flow of the offense.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Edwards. Mathurin with a rebound. Indiana leading by 11. It's Walker on the wing. 3-pointer. Another three for Indiana.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Mathurin against McDaniels. Rebounded by Halliburton. Indiana has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. They get it back. To the paint. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And you really want more of this from Turner. We all know how dangerous he is once he finds his rhythm.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Now here's Alexander Walker. 5 points in the game. Edwards against Turner. Edwards can't hit.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
And it's Mathurin missing. Timberwolves trail by 14. Randall with it. Siakam covering. Edwards for three. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
And by no means does Edwards take a lot of corner threes, but he will knock them down from there.
And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's foul number 2 for him. A new lineup here for Indiana.
Substitution on court.
Nembhard outside. Kicks it out to Bryant. Takes the three. Drops in the three. Bryant's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, Alexander Walker. Edwards looking it over. Reed finds Edwards.
Shepard. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The ball's knocked loose.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. But if it goes... And so it's Miles Turner making highlights for the Pacers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, Allie's ready to go. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Welcome.
I think for the Timberwolves, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Timberwolves.
They're getting steamrolled.
And that'll do it for us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, now that he's established that defensive presence, guys think twice before challenging.
We've got Naz Reid. Miller is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in at the three. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Shepard, covered by Alexander Walker. He was all alone on that one. Shepard's gotten his first bucket of the night. Timberwolves trail by 16. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his third foul of the game. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. And the Pacers with possession here. Nembhard, the pass to Bryant. Shoots over Reed. Nails the baby hook. Bryant's got 5.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Pacers leading by 18. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Outside Neesmith. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple. Neesmith's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Reed. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant.
Reed is so tough to contend with inside. Knows how to put a defender in a tough spot.
And Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reed is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, we want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams.
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. Timberwolves trail by 18. Here's Miller. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Now here's Nembhard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here's Toppin from the arc. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Outside Neesmith. Fires in the triple. Neesmith's got 6 points in the quarter.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Bryant against Reed. Beyond the arc. Indiana with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
DiVincenzo, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Shannon. Neesmith covering. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Shannon, and he dunks it down.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Nembhard. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Minnesota shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Indiana leading by 12. Here's Shepard. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Toppin. Lets the three fly. Drains the triple. Toppin's got 5 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
They set the screen. The drive by DiVincenzo.
Woo, wait, big finish, big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up. Woo!
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Neesmith passes to Toppin. Shoots over Miller. And that's not going to go. And so it's Indiana in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's... Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team.
Keep playing. Take turnovers out of it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. On the court for the Pacers, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. And it's Walker in at the three slot. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Pass to Shannon. Reed to screen on Mathurin. Shannon's shot is off.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
Buries the jump shot.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Here's McDaniels. Yep, that one goes.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Halliburton with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. And here's Turner from the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his fifth rebound in this one. Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall outside. And he lobs it up top. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Now the Pacers on the move. Pass to Turner. Outside Mathurin. Six on the shot clock. Here's Turner. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Timberwolves trail by 16. And it's McDaniels off the drive. And Turner with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
And when you're attempting to make a comeback, it's so hard to overcome those kind of mistakes.
Here's Halliburton. All alone. He squares up and sinks it. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Gobert with a screen on Mathurin. For three, DiVincenzo. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Walker finds Mathurin. This one for three. Walker's shot is off. And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Down by 15. Down low. And the dunk by Halliburton.
And he has taken over this game. Halliburton looks like he's on cruise control at this point.
They get it back. Gobert. Strong finish by Rudy Gobert.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. Halliburton pass to Turner. And the shot goes in. And the Pacers lead by 17.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And here's Indiana now. And here's Halliburton. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
A minute 42 left to play in the fourth quarter. Siakam outside to the middle. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Just 4 to shoot. Walker passes to Turner, shoots over Randall. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, nice swat by Randall, using his size and good anticipation to get in the shooter's way. It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Pacers.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night from Miles Turner.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
And Minnesota has possession. It's a 16-point game. Here's Randall. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Halliburton for 3. That one's good. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle